All right, so we are online again. So this is the final between Mattias Wetterberg from Sweden and the number 3 seed, Gaetan from France.
Number 2 seed.
He was number 2 seed, sorry. Yes, Peter was the... And as you hear, I have been wrong lots of times today, so I would like to just make things right. That CDC, this company, is technical advisors to the tournament. The actual sponsor is Europa VN, who's the owner of the Joy Station. This lovely
we
center.
are ready to start the final. Practice is over. And officially, I would like to call on the lane Mr. Gaetan from France and Mr. Mattias Wetterberg from Sweden.
And the owner of Joy Station is Mr. Valery Nikolov. Sorry for mixing that up.
Gaetan starts with a strike.
Martin was saying when we started this live feed, it's probably going to be quite high scores. The scoring hasn't been that high. 215, 214 the first match, 235, 234 in the second match. So if it increases that way, we will see two 250 games.
Big chance, I think. They started off perfect both of the player.
Mattias Wetterberg, who was average 255 in the last 2 steps of this tournament.
And he qualified yesterday for the last squad, so he's been really impressive the last 24 hours.
Yes, he obviously has his striking shoes on.
Mattias has been a participant in the last few Sofia Open, so he's also very comfortable playing in this bowling alley. He has some good results here, and it was really surprising that he qualified from the last squad because he really struggled for a few squads. But that's what makes a great player, just to find the right form.
And the Stepladder is going in his favorite pair in the center because he made back-to-back 300 a couple of years ago on 7-8.
Yeah, I think he was quite happy when he saw what lanes that we were using for the finals. Who knows? We might see another 300 game.
They still got the chance. A little bit high, 4 pin.
We can see that both players have adjusted to what we saw in the end of the last game, where we had a number of light hits. Mattias Wetterberg, who's of course seeing what was happening on the pair, and Gaetan obviously done some adjustments. Very good spare.
Looks like he got the right lane. Right.
Got the right lane right. And once again, like in the last game, we see modern bowling, both of them using the one-handed technique, both of them with high rev rates and also quite high ball speed. And you saw in Gaetan's last shot what happens when these balls rip to racks.
Matthias doing what he has done all day.
Matthias, who's on the Swedish national team, is going to go to the World Championships
In Hong Kong?
in Hong Kong, yeah,
In about a month.
in about a month's time. I guess this will be a good confidence boost to get a win here.
And Messenger takes down the 10 pin.
And once again, we see what happens when you have these extremely powerful shots. Gaetan was taking a re-rack on lane number 8. He probably saw some pin that was slightly out of position.
High again.
Yeah, left the 4 pin once again. He's now trailing with a spare. He will be trailing by 29 points. And Martin Lai, we know Matthias Wetterberg very well.
When he starts striking, he can strike a lot.
Yes.
On the first 4 game he played today, I think he has 1078 or something like that.
So then we're talking about 40 strikes out of 48 possible. Yeah. So yeah, he obviously has the strike shoes on.
And then he has, and even then he have an open frame in the open left frame. So strikes again on the right lane. Now we have to figure out the left lane in this game.
He needs to do it quickly because
Yeah, he's running out of frames. Even though it's only halfway, or not even halfway through the final match. Wetterberg is leading by 29 and has a chance to extend it to 39 with a strike.
Another solid strike.
And Wetterberg is not making this easy for Gaetan. But if Gaetan strikes out, he will have a 260 game. If he strikes out, Matthias Wetterberg still has quite a big job in front of him. So the match is not over in any way.
And he gets the 10 pin again on the right lane.
6 strikes in a row for Wetterberg. Last 2 strikes in the right-hand lane. Had a few pins flying around, taking out the 10 pin. And once again, we saw the power of modern bowling and what it does to the pins.
High again.
On the left lane, and it's not game over. There's still 4 more frames for Gaetan. Gaetan has now a maximum of 230 something. Matthias will need to keep his. If Gaetan strikes out, Matthias will need to have a clean sheet. Not as a clean sheet as strikeout, but no open frames. But it's definitely not looking good now.
I think maximum 226. I think.
Maximum 226. So in this situation, Matthias actually can open one of the last 4 frames. But we would like to see a 300 game. That would be exciting.
Great shot from Gaetan.
He seems to be very confident on the right lane now. 4 strikes in a row on that lane. It's the left lane that's causing him all the problem. Matthias now very close of winning the match. 1 more strike and almost game over.
Strike.
7 in a row on Matthias Wetterberg. And as we said, he's had a good day on the lanes today and also yesterday evening. He is now probably over a 255 average for the last almost 20 games, which is extremely impressive.
As we mentioned earlier, he did 20-20 on the last 8 game to go to the Stepladder, and that included one 170 game.
Strike number 8, and that was the match. Gaetan, of course, knows it, but as such a professional bowler he is, he will of course try and score as high as he can in this final match. I think he did a ball change there, because that looked like something that he didn't throw before on the left-hand lane. Unfortunately, a bit light pocket hit and left the 7-pin.
You see that over the tournament, Matthias have 12 8+ strike sequences.
That's a lot. And a total of 12 250 plus games. So
Another strike on the right-hand lane for Gaetan, so he has 5 strikes on that lane, but doesn't help when he has had 0 strikes on the left lane. Wetterberg, of course, knows that the match is already won, but as Martin said, he did back-to-back 300 games on that pair 2 years ago, and I'm quite sure that he would like to finish off a telecast with 300 games.
still got a chance. 9 in a
Boom!
row.
9 in a row.
Now the huge crowd is cheering for Matthias, obviously, for the 300 games. Just obviously the match is over, so
It should be a perfect ending for his tournament.
Gaetan is going to finish his game, even though it might have been Matthias' turn, just to leave the stage for him.
Now he strikes on the left leg. Another solid strike from Matthias. 10 in a row.
10 in a row. Isn't that quite typical, Martin, when the game is over and it's easier to strike?
It's always easier than always. We leave the 7-10 in the 11th of not 300 this time. A pretty good day on the office.
Second place in the 9th Sofia International Open, Gaetan from France. And the winner of the Sofia International Open 2018, Mattias Westerberg from Sweden.
This was really great, great entertainment from both players, and Matthias won absolutely deserved win. So I want to thank you, our guests, and insightful commentators, Jan Robinson and Martin Paulsen, and it was really a great joy having you here just to help us with.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, really.
Tack broder.
Tack broder.
Från en annan moder.